Yep, it's me again. They hate me, that's why they give a fuck about me at the same time. As always, JD Miles. The MGTOWs, they love to hate. Even the ones that claim everybody loves to hate them, loves to hate MGTOW at the same time, as always, which is why they keep us relevant to this day. And I'm back again. Shout out to Cheese Ed, the host of the Coffee Pot. I'll put the link to his full video in the description box. Go check it out. But let's get down to this. Let's get down to this topic of discussion. Now, let's be upfront and real here. Everybody, and I mean everybody's getting tired of these attention-seeking gym dots, always crying victim about anything in a desperate attempt to get a man in trouble in the gym. And before I go any further, shout out to my local gym. They just made $1 million move, right? $1 million move. You cannot use your camera to take pictures, record, or anything. We don't give a fuck if you're an Instagram, TikTok, OnlyFans sensation. Put your cameras away, and shout out to them. But let's get on to the topic of discussion, shall we? Take it away, Jesus Ed.
Gentlemen, what would you do if you were minding your own business and you really weren't on social media like that, and boom, out of nowhere you realize you're trending? Yes, you. A woman has accused you of taking photos of her behind at the gym. You have no idea what she's talking about. Don't know who this chick is, but she's going viral online for accusing you of being a creep and predator. I'm actually convinced that we can't go too long without one of these videos. It just seems that way. So that's exactly what happened with this guy and this woman who's currently now, we'll just get into it. No more wasting time. I'll let her tell you the story herself.
I was so uncomfortable. So I finally get around to my set. Now I want you to notice he's looking around everywhere. Make sure nobody's looking.
Now, there's a lot of things I need to talk about in this situation. First off, look at the way she positioned her camera phone. She got it positioned to where it's not solely focused on her, but rather shows the entire gym. That right there, I find questionable. I mean, it's like, is she doing this just to get people, just to see the people around? Is she's doing this to not just record her, but everyone else around her, as if everybody wanted to be on her TikTok? So many questions, not enough answers. And before I go any further, and yes, I know I'm going to be off topic when I say this, but ma'am, that Van Diesel look ain't doing you any favors. Yeah, I know you like Van Diesel, but damn, I ain't know you wanted to be Van Diesel. Let's continue.
He has his phone in his hand. And just briefly, after he walks through, you can see that he's going to lift his camera up. He's going to take a quick snapshot with the finger.
Now, pay attention to this. Everybody knows there's a certain position the phone has to be in order to take a picture, video, or what may have you. But as we all could clearly see, he doesn't look like he's taking a picture of her. In fact, the phone is facing downward. Shouldn't his phone be upright, in the upright position, standing up, in order for him to even take a picture? Again, none of this makes any sense here. Let's continue.
Put it right back down. when I was not looking, of course, because that's what predators do. And creep. And I am so glad that I did not see you do this, because if I did, I'd be in jail and you'd be in the hospital, bitch.
So we encouraging violent behavior. Yep. You could tell this female is very masculine. Or as they say around my way, masculine female who's still trying to hang on to what's left of her feminine side. And as you could clearly see, it's like she wanted to record the whole gym rather than having the camera focus on her. But let's continue.
I saw Joey Swoll make a video on this. I wanted to point out another thing that I noticed when I was looking at this video.
Joey Swoll did make a video about this, and we're going to watch a little bit of that too. Let's get back into what this guy's saying, though.
Oh, this is definitely going to be good.
So one thing I did was I looked at when she said that he was taking a picture, and this is when he was supposedly taking a picture of her. I literally drew out an arrow of where his phone was pointing, and you can see nowhere near her. Now on top of that, this is very...
Bam! Well, I said, if he was going to take a picture of her, then shouldn't his camera be in the upright position, standing up, not facing downward? I did say that, right? Let's continue.
Blurry, but if you look, his fingers are over the lens. He couldn't even be taking a picture of her. I think Joey said he was probably just picking up his phone so he could unlock it with his face.
And yet, shout out to you, bro. Shout out to you, man. He just debunked her even further on that one. Let's continue.
Which is exactly what it looked like he was doing. So the fact that this lady called him a creep and a predator and exposed him, and I think literally pointed out like where the location of his gym is, like that is just not appropriate whatsoever. And I really hope that her membership does get revoked, and I hope that he does press charges, because I'm sure he has a pretty decent case against her.
Yep. A straight defamation suit. I mean, this is straight slander. And for what? To impress her subscribers and followers on social media? You gonna throw a man's good name through the dirt because she wants to be a gym victim like all these other attention-seeking gym thoughts out here? Yes, that is definitely a defamation suit.
Let me know what you guys think down below on what you think of her video. You can see, obviously, the comment section in her actual video did not agree with her whatsoever, thankfully.
Even her own comment section did not have her back on this situation. It's clear to see everybody knows her true and actual intentions on making that video.
What possesses a woman like this to think a man who's clearly not taking a photo of you is taking a photo of you? What?
Because they want to be victims. It's because they want sympathy and brownie points. In which, of course, I believe the term is a pathological victim. And yes, there's pathological in front of every word. Pathological liar, pathological victim. I mean, straight up, this is what it's all about.
The thing that I think we're really seeing as a result of this is a phrase that's often repeated that people ignore, which is the liars make it hard for the real victims. You always hear people say that. Liars make it hard for the real victims. You're finally seeing people look at these gym videos and kind of lean towards it's bullshit.
And that's a fact, Jesus said. They do make it hard for actual victims. This is why I encourage anyone who's been an actual victim of these certain situations to speak up instead of being silent. Because if they stay silent, shit like this will continue to the point to where if someone does become a victim, then people's going to start doubting, and then these will be the same ones crying about, oh, you're victim blaming. Oh, you victim blaming. And whose fault is it to why they're victim blaming? Y'all don't want to speak up when people going around faking this shit. They faking rape. They faking sexual assault. They faking harassment, and so forth and so forth. The victims of these certain situations don't want to speak up on that matter. But when another person gets victimized and people start to doubt their story, now they want to cry about, oh, those same ones are victim blaming. Make that make sense. And it's true. These fakers out here is making it hard for actual victims. And that really pisses me off even more than anything. It's time to start speaking up against this bullshit. Let's continue.
That's what you're seeing now. And it's because of chicks like this, if they keep getting the spotlight and they don't get checked quickly, then it's just going to be really hard for anything to be genuine at all. I'm trying to be subjective here, but obviously she's wrong. People in her comment section disagreed with her. But just imagine before we realized women were doing this for just attention, before people entertained that idea, how many guys were falsely accused, faced cancellation of gym memberships, maybe even went to court over something like this. And now with the internet, you could really ruin somebody's life. And now with the internet, you could really ruin somebody's life for making such an accusation. So this was Joy Swole's response to this situation. Let's check it out.
I'm gonna take a quick Snapchat with the finger, and put it right back down. When I was not looking, of course, because that's what predators do.
Just want to give an update from this video the other day where this woman falsely accused this man of taking a photo of her at the gym, then proceeds to call him a predator and even threatens to put him in the hospital. Luckily, a friend of his that serves with him in the Navy recognized him and reached out to me. He let me know that this man doesn't even have Instagram. He only has Facebook. So we sent him the video. He was very, very upset by this and explained that he wasn't taking a photo of her. He was actually taking a screenshot to send to his wife, who was also very, very upset.
That's what it looked like. It looked like he was taking a screenshot. Because you see the thumb on the side of the phone. It looked like he was taking a screenshot. What do you guys think?
Straight up. I'd be upset too if I was in that situation. I mean, straight up, like Drake said, I'm upset.
Comment down below.
Which actually makes sense because if you watch the video, you can see his middle finger and thumb actually squeeze the phone. I let him know that if he wanted to take legal action, that one of my lawyers, Shaheen Namui, would handle it for him. He said he would let me know.
Man, Swole does not play.
Also spoke to this gym, Choose Fitness. They were incredible. They immediately removed this woman from the gym, rightly so, and they gave this man a free gym membership. So hats off.
Woo! Yeah! Woo! Ho, ho, ho! That deserves a standing ovation. That's what needs to be done. I mean, this should not be tolerated, period. Let's continue.
Off to them. To this young woman, I hope you have it in you to apologize to that man. If not, I hope he does press charges. You need to do better. Mind your own business.
All right, so there's one.
Straight up. And 9 times out of 10, she's not going to apologize. 9 times out of 10, she's not going to apologize. And I hope he does take her to court. Off the rip.
One more video here, and we're going to check out some comments. And this guy's basically here's what's happening, because people are looking at the situation and thinking to themselves, if you look at the way things are set up, it almost seems like she's setting it up to not catch her workout, but to catch people checking her out. Almost like she wishes they were a little bit, and she's just doing it for attention.
This is like the weirdest thing of the entire video, is why was her camera set up to capture everything behind her, but not her? If you look at this video, like more than half the video is this guy. Like she's barely in the frame.
Wait. What I said at the beginning of this video, that the camera was not focused on her, but she was trying to record the whole gym. I did say that, right? He completely verified everything I said. It's like she wanted to record everybody in that gym. And the irony is, and here's the irony. She wants to record everybody in the gym, but she's bitching about someone taking a picture of her ass. I mean, the hypocrisy is oh so real. So you don't want people taking no pictures, no videos of you, but you got your camera out there recording everybody else without their consent. Damn, so many L's. Let's continue.
Or to watch this video and she wasn't even talking, I would expect that something is happening with the guy behind her, because that is what's being highlighted. You can barely even see her working out because it's filming upward toward the bench. Like, that's a really weird angle to be filming at in the first place, but you're also highlighting the background. Being someone that films, I understand how to frame stuff. And this is framing the background. This is not framing her. She is barely even in the focus. If you look straight in the middle, right at my face right now, you're looking more toward him than you are toward her. And so I do think this could be somewhat intentional, that she was trying to make a video out of nothing, hoping to find that guy do something that she could take advantage of. And I think it extremely backfired, because as you see in her video, 14 likes, 190 comments, and obviously you have Joey Swole flaming her. You got her membership get canceled. You have him getting a free membership, which is awesome. Huge W to the gym.
The Coffee Pod tag teaming in.
But,
the MGTOW's completely clowning the fuck out of her.
This whole situation could have been avoided if she would have, in Joey Swole's words,
right,
minded her own business as she should be. And if you're going to be filming in the gym, respect the people behind you, because they are paying just as much as you are to go to that gym. You don't own the gym. You aren't that important of a person that you get to film and the people behind you get to get canceled for absolutely nothing. So this whole thing is just extremely stupid on her part. I'm still waiting for a public apology. I don't think we're going to get it. She just put all of her accounts on private recently, so she's probably just going to give up on the fitness stuff, and I don't know what's going to happen. But so let me know what you guys think about the situation, and if you think he should press charges or file a defamation lawsuit with her.
All right, so there you guys go. I think it's important that multiple men chime in on these type of situations.
Oh, don't worry, Jesus said I am. I mean, Miss Van Diesel knew exactly what the fuck she was doing. She and 9 times out, yes, she wanted this to go down. That way she could be a pathological victim. And as I also stated, everybody is now starting to get tired of this shit. They tired of these attention-seeking gym dots going to the gym, pretending like they're a victim. Oh, they got done wrong. Only, only, and for what? So they could be looked at as victims. They could get all these views, followers on Instagram, TikTok, OnlyFans. Meanwhile, she's affecting other members of the gym, getting them in trouble, and all that type of shit doesn't sit right with me. No, it doesn't. But nevertheless, she got her karma hard. No doubt about that. But nevertheless, if I want to watch the full video in its entirety, I'll leave the link in the comment section. Go check them out. Tell them JD Miles sent you. And I'm done. I said what I had to say, and I'm out this bitch. Later.